Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Delta Thrivers Weekly Thursday night team call. Thanks for taking the time to dial in tonight. I am Brian Allen. I am your team leader and host for tonight's call, and just thank you all for taking time to be on. Tonight's call is going to be really around back to basics. I know we've got new promoters and new customers on the line tonight, as well as several promoters that have been doing the Thrive experience for quite some time. So we're just going to take it back to basics tonight and talk a little bit about what the Thrive experience is, what it means to be a customer and promoter, and a little bit about the incentives that were announced earlier this week. So before we get started, just want to introduce myself. Again, I am Brian Allen. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I began my Thrive experience, it's just about 8 months ago. And like so many other people, I was scrolling through Facebook one night, and I saw a post by my friend that lives up in Illinois, and she was talking about how great she was feeling and that if anyone wanted to feel the same, to reach out to her. And it caught my attention. I am a very busy district manager for a major coffee company here in the Memphis, Tennessee area, and I support 12 stores in about a 100-mile radius. And, we stay very busy. Our days start very early in the morning, but I always found myself having to set both of my phones in the morning to just drag myself out of bed because I'm not a morning person and just didn't like getting up. And then I would, go work all day, work a 10, 12-hour day sometimes, to then come home after running to a drive-thru somewhere and crash on the couch for the night. I'd get home, I'd grab that bite to eat that I had in that bag and maybe check some emails and stuff from work to wrap up my day. And then, like I said, it was crash time for me, and I was done for the rest of the day. So when I saw that post from her, it really got my attention. And I reached out to her, and I said, what the heck are you talking about? And she said, hey, I found this product. It's really great. I feel amazing. Let me send you a 4-day trial pack. You'll get it in the mail in a couple of days. Once you get it, don't do anything with it until you give me a call. So I hung tight for a couple of days and came home from work one night, checked the mail, and then there was a priority mail envelope, and I opened it up, and there were these little packages of capsules, these shake mixes, and these little foam-looking patches that I wasn't really sure what they were all about. So I gave her a call, and I said, okay, I got my stuff. I'm ready to go. What do I do? And she said, it's very simple. It's 3 easy steps. Take your 2 lifestyle capsules first thing in the morning. 20 to 40 minutes later, take your shake, apply your DFT patch, and you're done for the day. So I did that. And I wasn't a day oneer. I didn't feel amazing the very first day. But by day 2 and 3, I felt I had more energy. I was coming home, and instead of crashing on the couch after eating dinner, I found myself mowing the lawn, found myself, doing some extra work around the house, and I just felt like I had a lot more energy. So I reached out to her, and I said, hey, I'm on my last day. I really need to get some more of this. How do I order? And she told me how to do it. I went online to my free customer account, ordered my first month, paid for it, and was excited and ready to go. And it was a couple days later that it arrived in my mailbox, and I got started. And, a few days after that, I was still feeling great, and she reached out to me, and she said, hey, if you just share this with 2 people, you'll get yours free next month. And that got me really excited. So started talking to some of my friends and my family and found my 2 customers, and I have not purchased my Thrive since that first month in November. I've gotten it free every month, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here shortly. But I just kept going. I kept feeling great, and the people that had purchased from me as my 2 free customers were feeling great and loving it. So I reached back out to her, and I said, hey, what do I need to do to promote this? Because I'm feeling great. I know it's giving me the results that I want to get. I see it doing that for other people, and I think there are so many other people that I can help with this. So she helped me upgrade to a promoter. I ended up getting started right away. I was lucky in my first 14 days. I achieved my VIP 800 and earned my $560 in bonuses and my extra $100 in product, and was on my way. It was just a couple of days later that I achieved my iPad mini bonus, and also earned that. The company did something amazing they'd never done before, and they reset that bonus for everyone in the company, and I was able to achieve it again and earn that same amount of money. And it's been absolutely amazing because, as I started this experience, I certainly wasn't looking to supplement my income. I certainly wasn't looking for another job. I love what I do. I need to connect and work with people every single day, and it's really rewarding for me. But to be able to promote the Thrive experience very part-time around my regular job is absolutely amazing. I really, really love it, and I know I'm helping people. So at the end of the day, that's what it's been about. Now, some other benefits that I have experienced through the Thrive experience is I'm now down 32 pounds, and while this isn't a weight loss product, it is a weight management product. It has given me the energy and the ability to get out and become much more active. I'm walking and running almost every single day. I went out and purchased a Fitbit, and I measure my steps, and I set a goal every day, and I go after it, and I just have the energy to do that. I have more mental clarity. I have the ability to work all day, to go into stores, to have really rich dialogue with our employees, and to not walk away from there having forgotten anything. So I just have a clearer perspective on things. And so that's why I do what I do. That's why the Thrive experience has been so impactful to me, and the reason why I share it with so many people. So that's my story. But tonight, like I said, we're really going to talk about back to basics. We're going to talk about how to achieve any goal that you want to achieve. And again, we've got existing promoters on the line. We've got some new people that are promoters. We've got some interested customers and promoters on the line tonight as I see people dialing in. So we're really just going to go back to the basics. So I want to start with what is Thrive. Thrive is an all-natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, premium, naturopathic formula. And it's 100% plant-derived. It's a supplement that is sourced from all of the farms right here in the United States. It contains vitamins, minerals, plant extracts, antioxidants, enzymes, probiotics, amino acids, all sorts of things that are really, really great for you. And it's a pharmaceutical-grade product. It is the best of the best. You cannot find a product on the market that is as good as this product. And you can't find a product that the ingredients in it were sourced and grown in the United States and done by a group of doctors and scientists behind the scenes making sure that everything is premium. That's what I love about this product, is it fills in those nutritional gaps. There's nothing like this on the market. And, a lot of people say all the time, well, there's this supplement or that supplement, or, oh, I get this at this store or that store. I was reading through something, and I saw this the other day. It was talking about prime rib, and it said, you can get a piece of prime rib at a diner, or you can get a piece of prime rib at a 5-star restaurant. They are both the exact same named product. They are both prime rib, but they are two very different products. And it is the same way with supplements, is you have to be careful about what you're getting. And we know that the Thrive experience are premium grade products. So that's what Thrive is. Now, it's an easy and effective process. It is an 8-week experience. It's an experience that some people will see and experience day one, and some people it'll take 2 or 3 days to experience it. But 8 weeks will get you the optimal results. And it's 3 very, very simple products and 3 very, very simple steps. Every morning when you get up, like I said earlier, your feet hit the floor, you start your day by taking 2 Thrive Premium Lifestyle capsules. It's a unique formula for men and women. It's the only part of the Thrive experience that is different. There's a men's capsule or there's a women's capsule. You take those capsules on an empty stomach before your feet hit the floor in the morning. I keep mine on my nightstand with a bottle of water. As I'm getting up, I rip open the little package. I put the 2 capsules in my mouth. I swallow them with water, and my feet hit the floor, and I'm ready to go for the day. What the Premium Lifestyle capsules do for you is they help with weight management, and they offer support for joints inflammation, digestion, and it really helps your immune system function better. And it's all in 2 little capsules in the very first step of this process. 20 to 40 minutes later, so usually I'm up, grab some additional water after I've taken them, and I go jump in the shower. 20 minutes later, after taking the capsules, you drink a Thrive Premium Lifestyle Mix Shake. It's step 2. You can mix it with water. You can mix it with milk. You can make it as a smoothie with your favorite fruit. It doesn't matter. But it's a gluten-free and mineral-dense shake mix that will help control your appetite and promote lean muscle mass while optimizing your health. It is a really great tasting vanilla. I'm not a big shake person, but I absolutely love these shakes. And then the third step of the Thrive 8-week experience is really the most fun. It is a patent-pending DFT. And DFT stands for Derma Fusion Technology. It's just a square piece of foam that you apply to your skin and you wear it throughout the day. And what it does during the day is it really helps to rocket your metabolism rate. It also promotes clean and healthy weight management while boosting your mental clarity that I talked about earlier and giving you that increased energy throughout the day through green coffee extract, which is an all-natural, great product to have to give you that sustained energy, and you don't feel that crash like you do when you drink an energy drink or sodas. So, DFTs have really become a fashion statement for a lot of us. We put them on our arms. We like to wear them where people can see them. So people call you out on them and say, hey, what's that? And it opens that door for us to then share what it's all about. So that's the 3 steps. And you do all 3 of those steps within your first hour of being awake, and you're done for the day. There's nothing else you need to do. If you follow those steps in that order, you will see premium results. And those nutritional gaps will be filled in every single day of your life going forward. So that's the Thrive experience. That's what Thrive is. Now I want to move on and talk a little bit about the difference between a customer and a promoter. So anyone can be a customer, and it costs you nothing to be a customer. All you have to do is provide your email address and your name, and that's all. No credit card required, no address at this point, nothing. Just your name and email address, and you're signed up for a free customer account. That gets you a free website. You can click on that website and you can watch a video that will tell you more about the Thrive experience. You can check the ingredients and the products. You can look at all sorts of things from your website. You can also refer people to that website. When they go to the website and they purchase, you get credit for that as a customer. So you can place your order via the website. You can invite other people to come to your website and to watch the video and to read the ingredients and to create them a customer account from yours, and you get credit for them. Like I said earlier, when you have 2 customers on auto ship in a month, your very next month's product is free. So you really should only have to buy your product your first month. Then you find 2 people, and it's free. That's a customer. The difference between a customer and a promoter is a customer is someone who is happy taking the product and maybe wants to get it for free. A promoter is a person who wants to take the product. They want to get theirs for free by getting their 2 customers, and they also want to earn commissions on their team sales. That's the difference. Is a promoter is going to make money. A promoter is going to have the opportunity to participate in incentives and earn the money. Like I said earlier, there's a VIP 800 and a VIP 600. So when a person decides they want to be a promoter, they can come straight in as a promoter, or maybe they were a customer and they tried the product for a month and they were like me and said, wow, this stuff is awesome. I want to share it with other people. All they have to do is go to their site and hit, I want to become a promoter. Now, like direct sell companies and network marketing companies out there, most of them charge promoters a fee. They charge them a fee to join. They charge them a fee to sign up. They charge them a monthly back office fee to manage all their stuff. LaBelle charges nothing. It is 100% free to be a promoter with this company. You do not have to buy or sell products out of your house. You don't have to have shows. You don't have to do any of that. You just have to share the experience with your friends and your family and help them see that the experience can do for them what it's doing for you. Now, everyone's experience is different. We know that because everyone's body is different. But the results will come if they do the simple 3-step process we talked about earlier. So Promoter is an awesome place to be if you want to share it with others and help them live a more premium life and earn some benefits yourself. I talked earlier about the VIP 800 and 1600. Let me break it down for you. When someone signs up as a promoter, within their first 14 days, if they get 2 customers on auto ship and they sign up 2 promoters who want to promote the product like them and get them to upgrade. Now, when a promoter upgrades, all it means is that they buy some product. They buy a $100, $200, $400, or $800 pack of product. And they can use that product for sampling that I'll talk about in just a few minutes. But if the promoter comes in and within their first 14 days, they get 2 customers on auto ship and 2 promoters within that first 14 days, they earn the $660. If they double that, they hit their VIP 1600. They get 4 auto ship customers, 4 promoters, they earn $1,320 on just $1,600 worth of business. They bring in $1,600 worth of business, and they earn at least $1,600 worth. They earn $1,320. The VIP 800, you bring in at least $800 of business in your first 14 days. A lot of people say that's too good to be true. Why would a company pay someone new that much? Because we know that this experience is something that has to be experienced, and if we get off to a fast start, that momentum is going to continue. That doesn't mean if you didn't hit the bonus, because there are a lot of people who don't get that bonus, it doesn't mean we can't go back and do it. You won't get paid on it, with the VIP fast start bonus, but you'll still earn your commissions and everything on it. But so wherever you're at today in your journey, you can start and say, okay, I want to get 2 customers and 2 promoters this month. I'm going to achieve my VIP 800 this month. And set that as a goal for yourself. Also, as a new promoter, within your first 30 days, if you do $4,000 in volume, you earn an iPad mini to help you conduct your business. So lots and lots of incentives that first week. Plus, you get a weekly commission. This company pays every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, you can go in your back office, and you're going to have commissions there. You can have them sent directly to your checking account. You can have them sent to a prepaid card, your choice. So weekly paid commission. A couple other big rank bonus things with this company, and one that's really, really exciting and one that so many people are working towards right now is the 12K auto bonus. If your team contributes $12,000 a month in sales, you automatically qualify for the car bonus, which is absolutely amazing because most companies don't do it at this level at all. So you achieve $12,000 in volume, you earn a car bonus. And there's more details about that the person who got you on this call can share with you at a later time if you're interested in knowing more about that. So many things around the benefits of this company, both from a product perspective, which is all about the product. As a promoter for Lavelle, we don't go out and sell anything. I don't go out and sell this product. I go out and I share what this product is doing for me, share the ingredients and the benefits of what the product could potentially do for someone else, and let them make the decision. And if they decide they want to become a customer or a promoter, it is then our job to help them be successful. If they're a customer, we have to help them get 2 other customers so they get theirs free. If they're a customer, we have to ensure they take the product correctly. And if they're a promoter, we have to help them with those same things. We have to help them take the product correctly and use the product, but we also have to help them get off to a fast start. We have to help them go. And after that, there are a couple things that I really have, I'm talking about going back to basics. There's a couple things that I really want to share with promoters tonight. And that is, we talk about keeping it simple. We talk about the 3 products that we take first thing in the morning in 3 simple steps. As a promoter, there are also 3 very simple steps to success. And here are those steps. Number 1 is, set a goal of what you want to accomplish and focus on that goal. And once you do that, sign everyone up for free. Hey, I'm starting a social network, a free social network. Can I get your name and email address? I want to get you in my database so that I can share some of the exciting things about Thrive with you. I will not spam you. I'll only share things with you that are relevant and or could help you. So get everyone signed up with a free account, because then you've got their information, you've got their email address, you've got their phone number, and if they say, well, the time's just not right for me, or, oh, I can't afford it this month, or they give you some excuse as to why they can't do it today, you've got their information. And when the time comes that they're ready, and many will see that day come, you've got their information in there already. After you create their account, get them on the 24-hour recorded line. Have the number in your phone, 530-881-1499. Know that number, memorize that number, have it programmed in your phone. Someone asks about the Thrive experience, say, hey, you know what? Hold on just a second. Listen to this. Dial that number. Enter the PIN, 137907#, and say, listen, and hand them your phone and let them listen. 2 to 3 minutes later, they'll be done with that call. And you've now given them another exposure to what Lavelle is about. After you're done with that, talk about, hey, are we friends on Facebook? If you are, great. I want you to go to the Lavelle fan page, and what I want you to do is read through some of those stories, because there's probably a story on there that they're going to relate to. And have them look at some of those stories. And I encourage promoters, share a story single day. Go to the Lavelle fan page yourself, scroll through, read a couple of them, hit share, and then in the comments say, wow, look at this school teacher that's thriving. Or wow, look at this bodybuilder. Or man, this person talks about drinking 12 Diet Cokes a day and now they're drinking none and feel amazing. Say something short, brief, a sentence or two, and share the story. But invite that new person to that Lavelle fan page to read those stories. Once you're done with that, the next thing to do is to get them on the call, on the phone, or in a message with someone else. So say, hey, you know what? You've had the opportunity now to sign up for a free account. We listened to that 24-hour pre-recorded message. You've read some of the things on the Lavelle Facebook page. Now I want to introduce you to my friend whoever. It could be me. It could be our upline Sherry. It could be Carol. It could be our upline Brittany. It could be anyone. But, hey, I want to introduce you to my friend so-and-so. Hold on just a minute and let me get him on the phone. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then do the easier thing. Say, hey, you know what? I know you're going to have lots of questions as you start looking at that video online and reading these things, so I'm going to create a private message on Facebook. And if you've never done this, it's so simple. Go to your wall. In the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see the thing for messages. Click on that message. On the right-hand side of that page, hit Create Message. Type the person's name in and put them in there. Then type my name in there and attach me. And then in the little body right there, type, hey, so-and-so. As promised, I'm just introducing you to my friend Brian. And now if you have any questions, we'll be able to get you the answers. And you're done. So you don't have to get them on the phone, you don't have to do anything. But what you have done as a promoter is you've now given them another person to support them. So if they ask a question the next day that either you are busy at work and don't have time to answer right away, or you don't know the answer, they also have me that can answer that question. And we've also taught them, if they decide to be a promoter, that's how they should do it. So then they'll be creating messages with their people and attaching you. So three-way messaging is so important. And 2 weeks ago, my upline Sherry was on the call and talked a little bit about that. And it was really amazing. And I've actually done several with her since then. And I know some of the people on this team that are on the call tonight have done that with me, and we're starting to see results from that. So an easy way, if you can't get someone on the phone, to create that message really quickly, whether you think they're going to be a customer or promoter. I sent out a trial pack today to a friend of mine that has been watching me for 8 months. and she hasn't mentioned anything, said anything, but she's been watching. And I posted a thing saying, hey, I've got 4-day trial packs. Who wants one? And she jumped right in and said, I want one. I said, great. Here's what I need you to do. So this is something else, promoters, and if you don't have a pen and paper, this call is recorded, but this is something that's important. It's called smart sampling. And if you have extra product, I recommend you do this. If you don't, get with me because I always have product and I can help you with this. If someone is interested in trying the Thrive experience, we can offer them a 4-day trial pack at no cost. They have to do some things to get it, though. The first thing they have to do to get that mini 4-day trial pack is they have to give you their email address and name so you can set them up a free customer account. They have to listen to that 24-hour recorded line with you. After that, they have to go to the Lavelle fan page and like it and have to read through some of those stories. And then they have to be on one of these messages, either a 3-way call or a 3-way message with us. And there's a couple reasons for that, because once they get their product in their hands, whether you hand deliver it or mail it to them, what you're going to say to them is, as soon as you get that product, you send me back a message on Facebook in this private message that I created that says, I got my package today. Or you give me a call or a text message or an email that says, hey, I got my package. And then what you're going to have them do that very first day is you're going to have them post to Facebook, hey, I'm starting my trial, my Thrive trial experience today, and I'm super excited. And have them tag you in it. That way you can go and congratulate them in the comments and say, yay, so excited you're starting today. I know you're going to feel amazing. That's doing a couple things. It's cheering them on and getting them started right, but it's also allowing every single one of their friends to see that message. And then they're going to start asking, what is Thrive? What's the Thrive experience? And we're going to be able to help them then get their 2 customers so they get theirs for free. So there's a lot to this smart sampling. It's very simple, though. Those very simple steps. Give me your email address. Go to the Lavelle fan page and like it. Get on this 24-hour recorded call with me. Hold on just a second. Let me dial over there, and we'll listen to it together. Just give me a second and hit the add a call button. Type in the number. Put in the pen and merge the calls back together and let them listen. And then do that 3-way call and or 3-way message. That's what it's about. And it's about keeping it very simple and making it easy. This experience works, whether you've been doing it for 8 weeks or 8 months like me. You know, there are days where I wake up and I feel just as good as I did during that first 8 weeks, and there are days I wake up and I don't really feel anything different than I did the day before. I never question whether the Thrive experience is working because I know how I felt before this, and I don't feel that way today. Even though I may not wake up and go, man, I got all this energy, I'm ready to go. I know I'm waking up in a different frame of mind, a different outlook, and a different feeling than I had 8 months ago. And I know that the premium products that I'm putting in my body every single day are making a difference in the way that I look and feel. And that's what it's all about. So that's how to get a promoter off to a quick start, how to get a customer going really quickly, and how to really stay focused on keeping it simple. So I said earlier, you want to set goals, you want to work those. So it doesn't matter if you want to hit $4,000 in volume this month. It doesn't matter if you want to hit $12,000, $40,000, $80,000, $200,000. And I'm going to challenge you. I want you to look way out past yourself. I want you to imagine what you've never imagined possible. And I want you to think that you can do it, that you can achieve it. If I say, hey, I want you to hit 40K, and you go, man, I can't even hit 4K, get over it. Get past that. And let's talk about what we can do to get us there. What can we do to help push us forward and get us motivated? What is the why? Why do you want to do it? And I use that as an example, but it could be that you want to get 2 customers to get your spree, or it could be that you want to sign up your neighbor or your cousin or your friend or the person you work with so that they feel better, and you're not going to give up on them. It may be no today, but it's never no forever. So just keep sharing, keep your focus. I definitely know there's value in creating a vision board. Sit down. If you want to have a new log cabin, or you want to have a new houseboat on the lake, or you want to build yourself, a bigger garage, or have a different car to drive, or be able to go on a trip, or put your kids through college, or whatever it is that is important to you, put it on that vision board. Be able to see it. Be able to touch it and visualize it. My goal right now is to hit 40K. I want to do $40,000 a month in volume, and I want to do it sometime in July, August, or September. Because when I hit 40K in one of those 3 months, I get, as all promoters would get that hit 40K, an all-expense-paid vacation. And when I say vacation, I truly mean vacation. There's no training classes. There's no workshops you have to attend. There's nothing. It is truly a premium vacation. And this one's an ultra-premium vacation. That's why you have to qualify at 40K to be able to go. But in October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd, all expense-paid trip for you and a companion, 2 people, with airfare included. So you have no out-of-pocket. It is 100% all-inclusive. Unless you want to buy some souvenirs or something to bring home to your friends and family, you don't need a penny to go on this trip. You just have to achieve 40K sometime in the next 3 months. And you can go on an all-expense-paid vacation to Cabo. And if you've seen the pictures on Facebook, it looks amazing. It is a beautiful destination. They've got pictures up. You can look at them. It's in the back. If you go in your cloud back office, you can see them back there. But it's going to be an amazing, amazing experience. And if you can't visualize yourself on the beach in Cabo with several thousand other thrivers, sitting in a lawn chair, drinking a cocktail or drink of your choice for 3 days, I challenge you to close your eyes and think about it. And whether you've been on an exotic vacation like that before or not, see it. And then ask yourself, what can I do every single day to get myself closer? What help do I need to get there? Who am I going to talk to today? Who can I reach out to? Do I need to reach up to Brian and ask him for help? Does he need to reach out to Sherry for help? Do we need to do a Thrive After 5? Do we need to bring together a local and get some heavy hitters in here to talk about the experience? I attended an absolutely amazing local event this week on Tuesday. After working all day, got off work, drove almost 3 hours to this event, attended the event for about 2 hours, and then drove back home to be at work the next day. I made the time to do it. I could have been tired. I was a little tired the next day. Not terrible, not like I would have been if I wasn't driving, but it's a long day. But I made a commitment to be there because I wanted to hear the message that was being shared. And I'm so glad I did. Because there were some people there. There was a 200K. There was a 1 million K. There were some heavy hitters there that know how to talk about this business. One of them, Johnny Collins, and you can find him on Facebook, didn't do this before. He had looked at some network marketing companies, but he is anti-network marketing. He doesn't believe in them. He was going to be a rock star. And he told a great story. And he stood up there and he shared that story with us. And the one thing that I took away from him that night more than anything else, and I wrote it down as soon as I got home, I wrote it down, and I've referred to it several times since then. And what he said was, there is no try. You either do or you do not, but there is no try. And I really took that to heart because a lot of times I'll say, well, I'm trying to get that other customer. I'm trying to get that person. excited. And I either do or I don't. There is no try. And if I do get them excited, great. Bring them along on the journey. And if I don't, I say, okay, great. You know what? That's awesome. You're not interested right now. You let me know when you are, because I need to move on to the next person that wants to tell me they're ready. Don't get caught up on people that won't commit, because there's a reason they won't do it, and we don't know that reason. And again, it's not about selling a product. I've heard that before. Paul Gravett, the CEO and co-founder of the company, said this in Nashville about a month ago when I had the opportunity to drive 6 hours one day to go to that meeting. He said during that, you never know someone's financial situation. They truly may not be able to afford it. We have to help them see how they can by getting 2 customers to get theirs for free, or $5 a day. What can they give up? Are they drinking 3 Cokes out of the soda machine every day? If so, there's your $5. Are they going through the drive-thru, at one of the fast food restaurants at night? That's $5. There's probably a way that they can figure out how to come up with the money. But maybe they can't. And that's our job, to not give up on them. If they're truly interested, they'll either find a way, or we can share with them a way to get it free, and they'll find 2 people that want to do it. So there's, lots of opportunities for us to see where we want to go, to create a plan to get there, and to have others help us get there. We're not in this alone. There's a lot of support. So if you're in that moment where you're like, I don't know what to do now, I'm sharing and no one's really, I haven't gotten a new customer in a couple weeks, or I haven't gotten a new promoter in a couple months, get that out of your mind. And just ask yourself, so what can I do different today than I did yesterday to help me introduce this to someone that might be interested? Who in my phone contacts, or my Facebook contacts, or my email contacts, who is there that I haven't shared this with? And shoot them a quick note and say, hey, so-and-so, this is Brian. I know you've seen me thriving. I know you've seen me on Facebook. You heard about my experience. And you know what? I was reading your post the other day where you were tired, and I was thinking about you. Can I send you a 4-day trial pack on me? Because I know this experience is going to be helpful to you. And that's it. So I challenge you to go back. We talk about keeping it simple and going back to basics. Go back and think about those people that you talked to, before, and they said no. Then maybe their situation and/or mindset has changed. Or think about those people you've never thought about before. Think outside your box. I was getting my hair cut 2 or 3 days ago, and I was talking to the lady who was cutting my hair about it. And when I left, I said, hey, guess what, Stephanie? Hold on, I'm going to go to my car, and I'm going to get you a brochure out that's going to talk about the product. And I came back in, and I said, do you have an email address? And she gave it to me, and I came home, and I plugged her in. I shot her a quick email and said, hey, I'll follow back up with you. But something else I did in that moment is I took in some of my business cards and postcards, and I said, hey, can I put these here? And she said, absolutely. My favorite local restaurant here in Memphis, has postcards and business cards by their cash register. Because I asked. I asked the owner, hey, could I put these there? And she said, absolutely. So think outside the box. Think about where you can put business cards. Think about where you can promote this business in an unconventional way that's going to possibly drive someone in that cold market, someone you don't know. Health fairs, job fairs, hospitals and clinics do job fairs all the time. See if they've got one going on. You usually run a booth for 10 or 15, 20 bucks. Get you a booth, share the product and the information, and I will help anyone with any of that. So we're a team. Delta Thrivers is a team, and I am here to help you achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, whether it's 2 new customers this month or whether it's hitting 4K, 12K, 40K. But I definitely know one thing. I want to see anyone on this team and anyone on this call that is new and considering being on this team. I want you in Cabo. I want us to take a premium, ultra premium, all expense paid vacation together, October 31st, November 1st, and 2nd. And I want us sitting on the beach there, looking out, going, wow, we never expected we could do this as a team. And look where we came. Now, in the meantime, we've earned car bonuses. We've earned a lot of commission. And we've been able to do some things that we may not have normally been able to do because of the experience. So as I wrap up the call tonight, I'm just going to say I'm here to help everyone. Reach out to me. We'll whether it's via the telephone, whether it's via a message on Facebook, share the experience with people. If you need help getting sample packs out, we'll do that. Again, 4-day pack, I can offer it for free to people as long as they do those things we ask them to do. I always have 7-day packs available for $45. We'll give them a credit back on the back end. I know a lot of the promoters that are on this phone have sample packs themselves, and I would just encourage you, to share those and to get them in people's hands and continue to share the experience. It doesn't take a lot of time to work this business. And I posted something earlier on Facebook that talked about, people are not too busy. People may tell you they're too busy to do something. Oh, I'm just too busy. I've got too much going on. And it's not that they're too busy, because people will find time to do the things that are important to them if it's important. It was important for me the other night to drive as far as I drove to go to that local. I made it happen. I could have very easily said, man, I just worked a 9-hour day. Now I'm going to drive almost 3 hours, attend a 2-hour meeting, and drive 3 hours back home to be up early the next morning and be to work. I didn't make any excuses. I said, I want to go to that meeting. I'm going to make it happen. I got off work. I came home, changed clothes. I got in the car. I was gone. And as soon as that meeting was over, I dropped the 2 guests off that had ridden with me, and I flew myself back home. So you can make time. People can make time. When they don't make time, it's an excuse. And as that email or as that picture that I posted said, it's not that people don't have time. It's just you're not the highest priority on their list. So if someone, doesn't want to make it a priority, you can't force them to. But you can always say, hey, I'm on this ride. I'm going somewhere. I'd love for you to come along on this journey. And everyone can. This is the right place and the right time for Lavelle. This company is growing like crazy, and it's getting ready to explode. And I've said that for a couple months now, and I continue saying that. Largest growth, month over month over month. We just launched the 2nd issue of Success from Home magazine. It hit 6,000 bookstores and newsstands across the country. People are starting to recognize what it is. And if you're the one that introduced it to them and you didn't follow up with them, and the neighbor down the street or their friend at work or someone else starts doing it, and they ask, you may have lost a potential customer that you could have helped, and that now someone else is going to help. So in closing, I just ask, keep it simple. Remember that this is the right place at the right time. Set your goals and work them. Know your why and know your plan to get that and communicate it to your upline. Utilize your upline. And let's go after this and let's achieve anything that you want to achieve, because anything is possible. So with that, that's the end of the call, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you all soon.